Boy, it was kind of how many light levels you go up, Arguinia? I know you started at 524.
I think I went up by like at least 5.
Not bad, not bad. I think I only went up by 2.
Really slows down.
Mm-hmm.
I keep getting energy weapons, and that's one of my higher items, and like, ugh, RNG.
Yep.
It's the only two things below my light level are my hat and my pants.
I think I went up more on my Titan when I was playing it earlier today than I did on my Warlock.
Yeah, I went up like 5, 10 light levels just playing with you guys for that little bit. I went to 541. I'm like 15 levels behind my Warlock.
Tick, tick, tick. Wow, I only got 9 bounties done and all that. Jeez.
I think I actually got 16.
Forgot where my
today.
door is. This is bad. There's the door. Oh, this is the map where I tore all the villagers' crops up. Okay.
Yeah, I got that A rank. Boom.
You dirty wanker. Oh, what the fuck? Is that a creeper? God damn it. You fucking Jew. You better go the fuck away. What is that? Oh, shoot. Sword.
So what was the thing that they added this week, Pop Tart? Anything new? Was it like Iron Banner or whatever?
The story missions in the Dreaming City, which you haven't gotten to yet, because once you beat the game, you get to the Dreaming City, the story keeps continuing actually after that. They basically, they found out that they're caught in a loop. And it actually has new, whatchamacallit, they're aware of it, and they're like, and it's not just one character, but all the characters and NPCs and everything are aware that they are stuck in a loop. Because the Savathun has basically, the Dreaming City's cursed, and she basically made a murder box. Sanchez's battery for his car.
Okay.
But instead of, you know, them not knowing that they're just powering a battery, except for the one guy, they're aware. And it's just going to be an endless loop. So, because they gave us what would have been the first week's story mission with new dialogue. So the second week's mission should also have new dialogue too, but we have to wait until reset next week.
Stupid sheep.
Well, okay. I should probably get to that city, I guess, you know.
Yeah, well, it's you need to, you need to fix that figurine that you get at the end. It's not too crazy and not too hard to do it, but
I don't know, Pop Tart. I'm too busy being Battlefield A+ commander. I don't know.
Battlefield's life, bro.
No, not Battlefield, Valkyria.
What the fuck is that? What are these? Are these pumpkins?
It's think of it as like Battlefield, but you take turns, or
no,
think
no,
of
I
it
think
like.
I think he was making reference to something in Minecraft.
I don't know what this is.
No, he's talking about Battlefield 1. That's why he was saying Battlefield's life, man. I was like, yeah.
No, I got something,
I'm
but I don't know
retired.
what the fuck it is. Oh, it's a carved pumpkin. Okay. I'm playing on a new texture. I don't know what texture it is, so everything looks fucking weird.
Yeah, but Pop Tart, you'll like the new one. It's a little bit more forgiving when it comes to getting ranks.
Okay.
For me, it's like, how far can I push scouts? And it's like, man, scouts aren't as good as they used to be. And then it's like, oh wait, I have the mortar crews. This is a joke now. It's like, oh, there's a group of enemies over there. Oh, well, that's cute. And snipers are a little bit more, and snipers don't miss as often now, so.
Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed. My snipers missed a fuck ton a lot.
You have to level them up. Snipers don't become useful until you get them to level 6 or 7 when they get their potential where it makes them stop missing all the time. Because snipers' potentials isn't health, it's accuracy. Scouts' potential is movement, not health. Shock troopers' potential is health, not movement.
What are
so
you
see
talking
how
about?
It's the Valkyria Chronicles. It's like a Japanese RPG,
RTS.
but it's RTS RPG. It's kind of like a hybrid. It works really well. So you have to like plan your moves out and shit.
I need another sheep, but I can't find one.
Yeah, so in the first one, that's how it works. In this one, instead of movement, everyone just gets more health and defense and accuracy. So everyone kind of levels up the same way in this one. So it's not just like you have to know the meta of the game in order to cheat it. This one, it's just, are you good at this game? No? Okay, well, we're going to teach you how to do it slowly but surely while still being interesting. Whereas the first one is, you haven't figured it out yet? Just beat the fuck out of you. And by the end of the game, it's like, oh, you haven't gotten A ranks? Oh, well, luckily we added New Game Plus, but you should have gotten them the first time, you fuck.
Get good, son. Get good.
Oh, you got A ranks, but you didn't find all the ace guys? Well, there's a part of the trophy you won't get. Go find them and get A ranks. The second one's a little bit more forgiving. You can replay your story missions, which is what I've been doing if I haven't gotten A the first time. So I can go, oh, there's where I fucked up, and just fix it.
Better run, you dirty fucking hooker. That's right,
Gotta
knock
get
him
those
like a
slaps
bed. Where's my bed at?
Pop Tart, you're gonna understand that when you replay the game a second time, you're like, oh, I've been doing this all fucking wrong.
Probably will.
Scout abuse.
Hey, it's not scout abuse if they allow you to do it.
They never fixed it, so obviously they wanted you to do that. So I feel like these games took a lot of time to make, and they play tested the shit out of them.
Well, 3 was like, what, almost 5 years ago now? Older.
Valkyria 3? Valkyria 3 came out only in Japan. But it was 5 years ago on the PS Vita. No, it was 6 or 7 years ago on the PS Vita, PSP. And then they came out with Valkyria Revolution, which is my punishment game, and oh lord. So many cutscenes. You see, you're laughing, but like I said, one Sunday I'm just gonna have a day off and I'll be like, you know what, Pop-Tart? No stream today. No Battlefield stream today. I'm just gonna finish this, so you have to start Evil Within 2 next week.
No!
I can sit through this punishment. This is nothing. What you should do is instead of Dragon Versus, because I can put up with shit, you should do like Dragon Challenges, where you have to challenge me to do something that I've either done before and repeat it, or I haven't done yet. Like, you should challenge me to prove that I actually have beaten Resident Evil 1 on a speed run. Like, you should make me prove it on a stream. One go, no saves, go. So instead of it's Dragon versus, be like Dragon proves he's good at, you know.
Or we could just have you play Metal Gear Survive.
Halfway through the stream, I'm gonna have a webcam set up, and I'm just gonna be dead in a chair. Please don't do that. My wrist just slit. It's like, well, I guess no more Dragons versus. I've killed him. I'm an accomplice to murder. I have nothing to say, but
I still have somewhere a video, and I forgot what. I think me and Sven were doing something, and Dragon jumped in, and he was talking about Metal Gear Survive, and he was like, yeah, it didn't make much sense, and he just basically
it's my childhood.
Weeping.
It's dead.
He's
it's
weeping about
dead.
his. It's hilarious.
It's okay. My childhood has one thing left. Resident Evil remake. That's it. That's all that's left. That's all that's left. There's no more Metal
Resident
Gear.
Evil 7 was really. I heard you liked Resident Evil 7.
I loved it. The problem is that I get the panic fucks when I play first-person horror games because I am not good at slow. Because it's not like it's like Battlefield. I can't turn the sensitivity up and whip around. It's plodding and methodical, old school FPS where your turn radius is non-existent. Or it's like
Yeah, but Capcom didn't kill your childhood with 7, though.
no, it was good. It was a good game. I'm just not good at it. I could never speedrun that game because I'm not good at first-person style horror games. But I beat it on normal.
Yep.
It was good. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Fun times. I beat it on PC. I had the trophies on Steam to prove it. It was good. It's not bad. Like I said, I felt like
Does it tie
It's not-
into the Resident Evil series as a whole, or no?
it's a soft reboot. Basically,
Okay.
they pretend like 5 and 6 never happened. 4 did,
Oh,
but 5 and 6 didn't happen. They just
Okay.
pretended they were just like a fever dream. Like everything after 4 was just a fever dream. Because in 2, they're basically based on what they said with 2 at the Tokyo Game Show and everything, is that it's a 7 was a soft reboot for the series with the new engine that they built from scratch, the RE engine. They'd spent a lot of time and money on it, and what it is that they said that the events of 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, Code Veronica, and 4, they all happen. They are all canonical in the storyline of 7. Everything after that doesn't exist.
okay.
There is no BSSA, there's none of that stuff. It doesn't exist. And we're going back to 1998 to see 2 again, because they're going to redo 3 as DLC, they've said. 3 is going to be a $30 DLC, they're going to redo it. It's not its own game, because it's not going to be as long as 2 is. Because 2 is a 2-campaigner, whereas 3 was just kind of like a side story they had to put a number on. So they're going to be like, we'll just make that really expensive DLC. And I'm like, fuck, that's okay. It's 8 hours of awesome, whatever. Nemesis is probably one of the best, most well-defined villains in horror. I mean, him and Pyramid Head basically make up of everything. It's like, if you don't play survival horror, you know of Nemesis, you know of Pyramid Head. And Pop-Tart now knows of the guy with the giant fucking safe on his head.
Yes, I do.
And woman with too many limbs. I think the person you hated the most were the safe heads. I think you actually fucking aced the woman with, by accident, both times, the woman with too many limbs, which is what killed me the most. Because she's a one-hit kill.
I did have problems with the dog.
Yeah, well, everyone does the first time. Then you find out, oh, he only goes in straight lines. But yeah, you're gonna like this. You're gonna hate. I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert for the second one. There's gonna be a part where you've gone through the entire game, and one of the bosses you fight says, "Hey, instead of fighting me, how about you just fight every boss from the first one again?"
No.
But this time, you're overpowered and you're ready for it. So it's kind of like a revenge grudge match where you're actually prepared. So it's actually fucking so... It's so satisfying to fucking... Remember, the chainsaw guy you don't even fight. He's just a cutscene. Castellanos is running away from it and he just goes, wait the fuck a minute, I have a and he just turns around and grabs a fucking pipe from the wall, puts it up against the chainsaw, stabs the guy, takes his chainsaw and cuts him in half and goes, fuck you. It's just like, oh yes, you're gonna be like, yes, fucking yes. You're gonna be so happy that you don't have to actually fight the guy again, and then you fight Pyramid Head, you fight Safe Head again, and he's not that bad. The only fight that's difficult is the Many Limb Woman, but if you actually do what the book tells you and do all the side quest stuff to get a flamethrower, it's a joke. So, because you just hit her and she just dies, and you're like, oh, well, that wasn't so hard. But you have to do the side quest, which is a little bit harder than actually fighting her. So, I fought her the hard way. It's not worth it.
I still have to kind of go through the first one with the rocket launcher, just laugh maniacally, like.
Well, I'm telling you, save that because you want to use it on killing what's her face the second time, because you'll get a trophy for killing her before the end of the mission, and you can only do that by hitting her with a rocket launcher 10 times. So you'll need 10 rockets to do that. That's a silver trophy, just killing her before you get to the end. So you just kind of walk through the rest of it.
Yeah. I was like, I think that was one of the trophies I looked at, and I was like, oh, I can't do it because I ain't got the rocket launcher. Oh well.
I would also recommend getting the guide up. I never actually found all the statues. Go figure. Go find them, because it's worth opening them all. Because I opened all the ones in 2. And there's only 30-something in 2. There's like, I think, what's 50 or 60 in 1? There's too many. There's fucking too many.
Well, I know that, was it? Fuck. When they gave me all that, they gave me like 50,000 skill points. I got complete life up, and I've got the complete stamina gauge.
Okay, your next thing you want to focus on is probably a gun. Probably the pistol, because it's the ammo thing you're going to get the ammo the most of. Get it all the way leveled up, because once you level up the pistol all the way, you can basically crit headshot everybody to death, which makes you feel like a god. You're just one-shotting everybody as long as you hit them in the head. because you did the silly method of getting too many matches too quickly.
The thing is, that was like I asked Alucard. It was like, Alucard, what should I concentrate on first? And you know, I was like, Dragon told me to concentrate on, you know, stamina, so to run away from shit.
Health, stamina, and then it
Yep.
should be firearms you're good with. You're using a strategy you use on your second playthrough, which is kneecap and flame.
Yep.
The fact that you
But
did
he
it
was
on your
like-
first playthrough is hilarious, because that's the hardest thing to get down pat. You normally need a super powered up handgun to kneecap and flame, but you were doing it with like a very under-leveled pistol, and I was like, shit, like, okay.
See, that's what's weird about me in that game. It's like I suck at the genre,
you
but
got the hard part right, but you couldn't do the easy shit. That was the most mind-boggling thing watching you. It's like, oh my god, why are you sneaking? You have combat down pat so well. Why aren't you just bulldozing through them? Oh well, you know, stop sneaking. But I guess that's going to help you in the second one, because sneaking is like a key thing. So don't lose that, because that's all 2 is sneaking. If you can sneak it, do it. There's actually bosses you can dodge by sneaking, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I don't know. I have it on PC still. It's so good. It actually really runs well on PC. The PS4 basic version and the PS4 Pro version are only running on like yours is running on normal on PC. The PS Pro is running on maybe like medium to high settings and barely 60 frames per second like it's supposed to say. It's like at 45. But the PC I'm running on ultra. Fuck. They optimized the crap out of that game on PC.
the video for Destiny Disappointment Tuesday is up, so when you have a chance.
Yeah, I'll make the thing for it.
Yeah.
Kira's working on it. She sent me the Space Canada logo. It's not colorized, but it's
Okay.
kind of like Saved by the Bell kind of looking for Space Canada. And she's working on the spaceman. She's got an image that she took from the internet of Neil Armstrong planting the flag on the moon, and she's going to basically white outline draw it, so take out all the details except for the outlines. And then she's going to redraw it with like crazy plaid and shit on the astronaut.
Oh no, he's gone plaid.
Yeah, plaid and all sorts of weird 80s colors with the Canadian flag, and then Space Canada written across him, but not dodging the flag, and that'll be our new logo. She's actually using it for one of her. She's actually using it for one of her college projects. So I said to them, like, I said to her, then why am I paying you for this? And she's like, shut up. And I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Is there a chance that you could make a thumbnail and send it to me that I could use for my Twitter account, like how you made the thumbnail with your anime version self?
Oh, I
Is
just
it-
went in my PC and zoomed in on the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, could you do that for me on my Phoenix Wright self and send it
You
to
want
me?
the Phoenix Wright version? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta do that thumbnail. Shit. Problem is, I don't have HNRs. I don't have their stuff.
Ours.
Yeah, HNR, when you stream them versus somebody else, I don't have their
Oh yeah. Okay.
logo. So I can't put one up for those. I don't have their logos. I have the old breeds, but I don't have theirs. And I have the other two. I gotta make SAP versus whatever's GX, GKP. I gotta make theirs at some point. My phone's charging, it was dead, so. But, yeah, that's the thing. How was the wettest bonfire possible, Argoine? I guess she doesn't know. No.
Or that she fell asleep.
Possibly. Yeah. Yeah, because she's like, we're gonna have a bonfire, and I was like, there's a tornado warning. I don't think you're having one. With what? What are we gonna start the fire with? Gasoline? That sounds fun. We were at somebody else's house and they're like, man, the wood's too wet, and they like had a bunch of newspaper. And I was like, you know, you could just do you have a lawnmower? I'm like, yeah. Do you have a gas can? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we can start a fire in 2 seconds with this wood. And he's like, but it'll never go out. I'm like, oh, it'll go out. Just don't put your eyebrows near it. He's like, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, well, then this is gonna be one shitty ass bonfire. Just so you're aware. Alright, I'm gonna try this mission. Let's see.
Alright, thanks for
Yeah.
joining the stream, Argoine. It's great playing with you, you know that. Alright, take it easy.
Yeah, first consequence. Okay, enemy base camp is captured. I gotta watch this. I don't know how this one's gonna get done. There's a way to do this with an A rank. I know there is. I just gotta watch somebody do it. Okay, so I need to send scouts around to get the bunkers, then move the tanks forward again. Then scouts around the bunkers. There's a lot of bunkers. Fuck, this is worse than that other mission. Alright, let me have a look. I think my phone might be charged.
What? Oh, game, you son of a bitch. I got that in time.
You fucking porker. Rabbits. You little fucking... Stupid girl. The fucking rabbits, man. Oh, little bitch.
Alright. I myself shall head to bed, so you guys have a good night.
All right, take it easy, Kellyanne.
Peace out. If you ever think about doing the raid, let me know.
Oh, we gotta get up to that power level to even do it.
I know, right? What are people doing it at? Like, are they starting it at like 560, 570, or are they just waiting until...
560 is when they start doing it.
Oh. Alright. 556. I'm slowly climbing.
Yep. I haven't
Take it
been.
easy.
I've only been in it to get the bonus chests and not
Yeah,
fight
same
anything.
here.
So
Yeah.
I have not fought any of the bosses.
That's the same, yeah, same thing I've done. Have a good night, guys.
All right, later.
Peace.
Alright, let's see here. I need position units. I need... Let's see if I can pull this insanity off. Let's see what I got here. Let's see if I can pull this off. Oh yeah, one turn.
Who all's still in here? Just me and you? Oh no, Pop Tart's here. I was building a new addition to my little cave on Minecraft.